Hi, husband. I just want to tell you how much I love you and how much I cherish and adore and just fucking love you. I'm so excited to be Mrs. Povey and go on the adventure of our lives in Thailand and Hong Kong, and I'm so grateful that you are in my life and that I met you. I'm unbelievably grateful for everything that you do, all of the support you've given me over this year, and just what an incredible man and partner you are. I love you so much, and I hope you enjoy this video. Mwah.
Happy wedding day, Lee and Sarah. I'm going to cheat a little bit now because I've got two things that I love the most about Lee. First, in no particular order, his sneaker sense. I get so envious every time I see him and he's got a new pair of sneakers. Notice how I say sneakers as you're in the US now. Second is really about sort of him believing in me. Nearly about 10 years ago now. I would not be where I am today without his guidance all the way back then and throughout the years since. You're the best, Lee.
My favorite thing about Lee is how committed he is to making my friend so happy.
Our favourite thing about Lee is the British banter.
Yeah, you southern fairy. The immense sense of style. We'll never get tired of these pretty nasty check shirts and abundance of super damp clothing. The other thing that is always hilarious is his absolute zero resilience to alcohol.
My favourite thing about Lee is his personality. He's kind, caring, intelligent, hates injustice, and I'm very proud to call him my son.
My favourite thing about Lee would have to be his generosity. Lee coached me for over 3 years, and in that time he wasn't just a coach but a mentor to me. I went through some highs and lows in that time, but he always believed me and always stuck by me, going the extra mile wherever he could. If ever I needed someone to motivate me, I went to Lee, and sometimes still do. And if ever I needed a kick in the arse, he was quite happy to do that then and now. I can say with 100% confidence that Lee helped mould me into the person I am today, and I wouldn't be living out the dream in the way I am if it wasn't for him.
Hi Lee, just been told to do a short video about what I like about Lee. Well, Lee's been my good friend for many years, probably coming on to probably near sort of 17, 18, maybe 20 years now. And I'd say Lee's sort of guy who's always very loyal, will be there for you no matter what. I guess whenever I've had an issue or a problem, the first person I would go to would be Lee. And he's always got, I guess, he doesn't sugarcoat it. He'll always, be there for you and reassure you. But then at the same token, he'll be honest with you and say, look, you need to take some responsibility, or there's another side to it, and maybe you can learn from it. And I always sort of liked and disliked, the objective side, but then it made me learn, and it made me the person I am today, made me a better person. So I'm very grateful for that. And to be honest, Lee is also a lot of fun, got a great sense of humour, and he is a true friend, and he'll always be my friend. So I hope you have a great day on your wedding day, and I'm happy to be proud of and to be part of it. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.
My thing about Lee is he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he would do anything for me.
I really admire the dedication you have to your athletes. I really appreciate all the support that you've given me these past few months, and I just want to say good luck and best wishes in this next journey you're about to take. Godspeed.
Hi Lee, I know that I've only met you a few times since I was a little baby, but I'm still really excited to see you on your special day, and I hope that you have a good time. Don't get too nervous, don't try to run away, just be calm and be happy about it and have the time of your life, and here's the thing. Do not embarrass anybody with your dad dancing. Otherwise, you will be sorry. But I just really like you because I know you're a really good inspiration for Guy.
Hi, Lee. I just wanted to say a few words about my thoughts on you and how much that you've come to mean to me and to Dan. And when we first met you, you were very stoic and hard to read. But I did think this guy has to be pretty brave to date someone who is becoming a therapist in grad school and is going to be going through every single thing with a therapist's mind. And you really hung in there. And as I got to know you, I realized you had so much depth to you and that you had so much character and you had so much moral fortitude just in what you brought to the relationship with Sarah and what you bring to work and what you bring into relationships.
I've got it. And this is true. Lee gets stuff done. I really enjoyed working with him on the board of the Hellier Velodrome Association, and he was the guy, the board member I knew I could call anytime, pretty much every day for about a year, and he'd answer the phone and we would get stuff done together, and I really liked that and appreciated it. I've been on a lot of boards and lots of different companies, and I cannot say you can count on that from most of the board members with most companies that I work with, so I hope we get to do it again.
Hey Lee, Sarah asked if I would leave a message for you for a video that she's going to produce, and here it goes. So I first wanted to remind you that you have basically hit the relationship lotto with Sarah. She's thoughtful, kind, smart, funny, and obviously beautiful. Any man would be very happy to find such a wonderful partner. But this is supposed to be for you. So I wanted to first let you know, when I first met you, I had not a great impression initially. And this was not from you, it was from my own thought process. You were tall, handsome, athletic, and really quiet on the first time that I met you. So I assumed you were a conceited, arrogant prick, and were too cool to talk to us. But since, I've actually had a chance to learn something completely different. You have all those nice qualities, but I've learned that you're also kind and thoughtful and funny. And I think you're also going to make Sarah a wonderful partner. And I'm so happy that you got together, and I'm just anticipating when you start your family, and I'm convinced that your children will be happy and thoughtful and kind as well. I met your mom, so I can see where a lot of these qualities have come from, and I met Sarah's folks, and it's also generational. They're very kind people too, and thoughtful and sweet. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and obviously luck isn't the only thing that's going to make a relationship work. I'm so impressed with how much you both put into the relationship, and I think it's just going to be a wonderful success story. Both of you are passionate about what you do and passionate about one another, and I'm so happy for both of you, and I'm wishing you a lifetime of happiness and joy. Okay, thanks.
Hey people, just got back from LA. Wasn't the finest campaign, but I'm so glad to be able to ride with my mate Lee. I love this guy. He stuck with me through a lot of ups and downs the past few years, ever since he got here in the States. And he's a loving guy, not all the time verbally, but you know he got it back. So to that, I wish you guys the best. Sarah and Lee, love you.
My favourite thing about Lee is he is just one of the greatest friends. He's been really supportive and challenged me and really pushed me when I've needed to be pushed, and he is just one of the best sushi buddies you can have, and I really miss our bright and blue Mondays and going and eating as much sushi as we can. Love you, Lee.
Lee, I was just going to go through the things that I miss about you. I made a little list, so excuse the glasses, but I'll just read through it. So these are the things I miss about you. Your chubby thighs, you're being rude to me, you're laughing at me when I can't change a gear on the bike, your terrifying driving, your thoughtful kind advice, you're shouting at me when I give up on the turbo because I'm being weak, your encouragement when I'm racing, our chats about life on the long bike rides, your terrible cooking, your generally taking the piss out of me, sorry about the bad language there, your thoughts on the England rugby team, and naked baby oil wrestling. Oh no, I just sort of imagined that one. So, have a fantastic day on Saturday. We're very, very excited about being there. Very proud seeing you and Sarah on your greatest day. So, have an awesome time, fella.
Favourite thing about Lee is that he lives in America right now. I think that's an absolute joy. He's well suited, and since leaving Brighton, I can't think of a gayer place for him to be. I've known Lee quite a few years. He's a wonderful bloke. Caring, cheering, does everything for everyone.
So, without you, I wouldn't have met the man of my dreams. I would not be married. I would not have this crazy little lady running around the house. That one. And my life would be very different. So, yeah, it's all up to you, really. Down to you, whatever. And so, yes, you brought love into my life, and we're coming to celebrate love entering your life. So it's all pretty cool.
Hey, some of the things I appreciate about Lee are he's generous with his time, and he tells you like it is. He's honest. But the thing I appreciate the most is his ability to take a joke. He's got a good sense of humor, even though it's a British sense of humor, which almost nobody understands. But he could take a joke, and then he can give it right back to you, which is the best part.
Haley, congrats. So happy for you and Sarah, and I'm so happy how cute you guys are, and you balance out each other so well. So enjoy your wedding and your honeymoon, and congratulations.
Just to say massive love. That's the nice bit. And then just to recollect a couple of situations. Well, let's be honest. We've known each other for 16 years now. The opener, obviously me arriving at Preston Park to see you for my first race meet in Brighton. Then I met the old man of Preston Park. You weren't so old there. And remember thinking, that's alright, he seems like a nice bloke. Well, that was until he took me straight off onto the grass on our first race together. Thank you for that, you arse. But to be truthful, it couldn't have been better. One, I think I got back on the track and beat you, which is always going to stick up your arse. And the second part is obviously the fact that it's the start of a beautiful friendship. Anywho, what else to say? We've had many, many years of driving full fast cars, mainly yours, because I always had bangers and couldn't afford a decent one. Eating at nice restaurants, again, usually that you took me to, because I'd just get a bag of chips. And obviously talking about a whole plethora of different things as we went through various midlife crises. Mate, thanks ever so much for always being the one on the end of the phone when I've needed you. I know it's not too often, but truthfully, you'll always pick up the phone, and I tend to value people on air, the ones that you can phone them up and say, I need a lift from Gatwick Airport. I've got 2 o'clock in the morning because you're in trouble, and I know that you'd pick up the phone, so you're always going to be that close, mate. The only bad bit about trying to get you to pick up the phone is you're probably on the phone already to somebody else. Trying to get you off the phone is an absolute nightmare. Sarah, good luck. Anywho, what else to say? Mate, keep enjoying your time in the US, and I'm really, really proud of you. You found a real good one in Sarah. Needed to be a good one, because I've got to be honest, as someone who can put up with your stuff and just deal with you on a day-to-day basis, well, I can understand why she's a therapist, you know. Anywho, mate, massive love.
I wanted to take a quick moment to talk about my friendship with you, Lee, and what it means to me, and kind of how it almost didn't come to be. A little backstory. Before I had actually formally met Lee, I knew of him. Apparently, word travels fast in the cycling community. Like many others, I met him at the track and thought he was brash, pompous, and every other colorful adjective for an English guy, which included being difficult to understand with my unrefined American English vocabulary. Time at the velodrome was fun, and we, like many others, became acquaintances. And then came the misunderstanding, the details of which really don't matter, because it's how you handled it. And I came to realize that under this, coaching facade, that you were a caring, genuine individual. Lee, you called me at work one afternoon and asked if I had a few minutes to talk, and that you wanted to clear up some tension. Mind you, it takes a confident yet humble person not only to recognize when there's an issue, but to reach out to someone that you don't really know that well. This made a significant impact. It's not a common action in an era of smartphones and passive-aggressive text messages. After about 45 minutes of back and forth conversation, you listening, understanding, and then responding, all in a genuine manner, made it clear that a misunderstanding was just that. But there was more, and that call was about more than just solving a problem. You and I connected as humans that day, and every day since. Sometimes it's about cycling, sometimes politics, sometimes it's about personal grief or fun and exciting new developments in life. And we don't always agree or see eye to eye, which is fine, because we don't actually need to. We share a mutual respect for each other and a desire to continually learn more about ourselves, our friends, and the realities that we share. Friends like this are a rarity. Quite frankly, friends as a whole are a rarity, and you, Lee Povey, you're a friend for life. And I'm recording this exactly 1 week, before I marry you and Sarah, and which is an honor that I'm still floored that the two of you bestowed upon me. But what means more to me is the friendship that we share. And I'm really excited to see what the future holds for both of you, and know that this is just the start of a new chapter, and I couldn't be more excited to be involved. I love you both, and congratulations.
I mean, just how lucky I am to be in this incredible place, in this incredible city, with such a playful, generous, loving, handsome, sexy husband. I am so excited that I'm with you.